Oh, I didn't even do a sound check. How are we doing? Fine? Good. Hi, Mike Sullivan, LAcarGUY. I often get asked about why the focus on giving back to the community. It was something I grew up with. My dad, Sully, was the Volkswagen dealer in Santa Monica. Sully worked a lot. But Sundays, he somehow always managed to have Sundays off. It was the one day that the family was all together in the water all day, playing on the beach, playing volleyball, and that was clearly the single biggest memory of growing up with my dad. I mean, I can't even say it without smiling. I didn't grow up an environmentalist. I grew up as a local waterman. And it was, even as a kid, it was obvious to me that made no sense to be polluting the water enough that it made a 10-year-old's ears hurt. So it was an easy transition as an adult to want to go back and help. So the car business in the 40s, 50s, 70s, 80s was really essentially the car business. And I saw it as this platform to jump off and grow. And now we've got 11 dealerships, 1,000 employees. I came in at a great time. I hear people say business is business, and I'm like, oh God, I couldn't disagree with you more. My family is my business is my family. And taking that back out to the community and treating the community and my guests like family has been what's made this worthwhile and meaningful. 12 years ago, I decided to start a green team. So Alicia became the manager of the environment. Each of the 11 stores has a green team advocate that's part of Alicia's team. My goal is to not be just one guy that does it, but how do I start a small movement? Heal the Bay was like one of my first favorite charities when I made a couple bucks. The first thing I did was join Heal the Bay. One of the interesting ones as an adult was to work with cystic fibrosis, specifically Pipeline to a Cure, and that's been very rewarding. At Environmental Media Association, we started planting organic gardens. We'd go and plant gardens where kids had never even thought about having a garden and teach them how to take care of it and how to make it prosper. South Bay Board Riders and the contests that we sponsor, big family event down on the beach, really a nice thing to be part of. Grades the Green, and going and teaching kids about the environment. And they're going to give you some great tips on how to have a green Christmas. One of the most rewarding pieces we've done are dog adoptions. We do a lot of them at the Superstore. That was just huge. There's something going on kind of all the time. The biggest accomplishment is going from being a car salesman to being a teacher. And I'm really grateful for all those that were a mentor to me and taught me and showed me what I could do. And then to see it take off has been really rewarding. It's been this great generational piece for me to be with my dad for over 20 years and now to have all three of my kids in the business with me. We're in the water all day Sunday together. Not much has changed, ironically, from when I was 10 to 60. I've kind of found my niche.